Thanks, Halen. As we reach the midpoint of tornado season in Kansas, it's important to be prepared for severe weather to hit your area. Linwood resident Aaron McLaren just finished rebuilding his family's home, which was destroyed by the tornado that tore through Douglas County back in 2019. I spoke with him to see how he and his family were prepared the day that tornado touched down.
Very few Douglas County residents would be able to forget the mile-wide EF4 tornado that ripped through parts of Douglas County back in 2019, especially Aaron McLaren, whose home was destroyed by the twister in Linwood, Kansas. McLaren, who has 2 young boys, couldn't believe their home was gone.
Until I got home and saw the damage, it didn't soak in.
Nearly 2 years later, McLaren and his family finished rebuilding their home from the ground up in the summer of last year. Despite the severity of the damage to their previous home, McLaren says being prepared with an emergency plan and supplies helped them immensely.
I don't know, it's kind of surreal, but my wife had already pre-planned for that. With the last week, she put stuff in the basement for that exact situation.
Even though preparedness helped keep his family safe, McLaren said people often don't think of the complications people have to go through after the fact, which for him included things like people stealing valuables from his destroyed home in the weeks following the tornado.
Definitely prepared us from the standpoint of being actually hit by the tornado in that exact moment. But obviously there's a lot more stuff that you don't know that you need to do for after it happens, you know.
At the end of the day, the McLarens are just happy to be back home in the wide open land of Linwood.
Out here it's kind of like no one messes with you and you have your own space. And then just making it home, you know, like bringing stuff and building things or putting furniture in the house and making it kind of your own place again.
It's great to see that family back in their home after such a devastating loss. The Douglas County Emergency Management Department recommends households prepare for severe weather by purchasing a weather radio to stay alert. You should also invest in an emergency kit stocked with items like food, water, and first aid supplies, and have an emergency plan prepared. Sam and Lily,